Welcome back to Bangers Bricks, everybody. My name is Ben. Today we are going to spend a lot of time in the Lego City in hopes to establish a clean and effective layout for when we build our Lego courthouse. Now, if you haven't been with us in the past couple weeks, we are running a Lego giveaway. Make sure that you get in that giveaway. It's easy. All you have to do is go back to our last video. I'll pin the video up here so that you can go to that video, like our video, subscribe to our channel, and just drop a comment in the comment section asking me anything that has to do with Lego. Our live stream will be running tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It is June 9th. And again, we will take submissions all the way up until we start a live stream. So make sure you get in that giveaway. We'll spin the wheel, give one lucky winner that $50 Lego gift card. But let's get started. Before we go any further, everybody, and moving things around the city, just want to remind everybody that yes, we are building the Lego courthouse. The courthouse is about 3 stories tall, probably 4 if you count the clock tower and the roof. Now, this consists of 2 police stations. Now, one police station is 2,923 pieces. 2 of them is 5,846. I failed to remember this when I was getting all excited about building a beautiful alternate build and completely forgot, obviously, hey, you have to organize 5,846 pieces. The set itself only consists of about 5,000 pieces, so there will be about 840 pieces that we will not use. Now, I wanted to show you my ADD and OCD kind of kicked in here, and so as you can kind of see, I'm sure everybody organizes their pieces probably pretty similar, but I obviously tried to put a lot of my larger plates, larger pieces together. Did sort some of them by color. Probably my ugliest area is my tiles in the back. Otherwise, everything is pretty organized by plate, by brick, by color. And obviously when it comes over to here, we have lots of our brick laid out as far as just how many studs they have. So again, everything is pretty organized and we are ready to build the Lego courthouse. It is just going to take a little while as we are going to jumble through 5,800 pieces to build this thing. But enough about that. Let's go move things around in the Lego City. It's time to start moving modulars around, and this is my favorite part. So let's get to work. Now, our math skills are going to come into play as we're going to be moving Assembly Square, Parisian Restaurant, and Sitcom Tower all up to the 2nd tier. Now, the math part is obviously counting up base plates so that we know which modulars we can fit down onto the 1st tier. Now, I'll throw up a diagram of what I'm thinking of and the layout that may work best for us currently. But if you guys have any comments or any ideas, drop them in the comment section down below. So, Assembly Square here, we have 1.5 base plates, adding on the Parisian, 2.5, adding on Sitcom Tower, that gives us 4, and then adding on our parking lot adds up to 5. So, when looking at the courthouse, you guys may have seen this in the pictures. The courthouse is actually open on 3 sides. It's on the left side, front side, and right side. It's all open. So we can't necessarily put a modular, just like we have Sitcom Tower with the Parisian Restaurant. We can't put a modular right up to the edge of it. So it is going to have to be open on all 3 sides. How we're going to attack that is we're actually going to be putting the courthouse where the Sitcom Tower is currently. It is 2 base plates. This is 1.5. So we'll start on the left side, go all the way over into our parking lot. We'll be taking half base plate away from our parking lot. So we will be just left with this half. This will move over. And then what we'll have here is a secondary half base plate. So it'll be half base plate, and then we'll be left with half base plate, 1.5, so 2 full base plates here. Now, what I'm thinking for the 2 full base plates is potentially taking the fire brigade and the brick bank and moving those down to the 2nd tier. Yeah.
I keep running over things I once had hoped for. It's looking like I'm broken. All the doors are closing. Still I see a light shining in the night. All that's left unspoken.
After making some changes, this is the current view as you enter into the Lego room. And I think everything looks pretty solid overall. I really do. Now, I have a few adjustments that I want to make, and we'll talk about those in just a second. I did want to do a little dry run here just to make sure that everything fits properly, and it looks like it does. I really like the dual alleyways that we'll have on both sides, again, as it is open on all 3 sides of the left side, front side, and right side. This will just give access, obviously, to the entire building. So again, it's going to look really good. Now, let's talk about some of the different adjustments that I want to make. The first adjustment we'll make is by giving access to this first alleyway. All we'll have to do is pop off the brick, plate, and tile here, replace it with plate and then dark bluish gray tile on top to make everything seamless from the road over to our alleyway. And what we'll do is we'll recycle these sections and just take them over here. As you can see, we have the crosswalk that extends just a little bit too far now that we added on that extra half base plate. And so we'll just, again, take our sections, replace them so that it evens up and goes all the way to the edge of the base plate. Now, the third adjustment I'd like to make is a triple modular swap. Kind of crazy, so stick with me here. Now, I don't love the way the corner garage butts up next to the fire brigade. So what we'll do is we'll be moving the corner garage and replacing it with the Palace Cinema for now. I want to see how the Palace Cinema looks next to the fire brigade. Now, unfortunately, I can't just do a dual modular swap, as I can't necessarily put the corner garage here, as you have a double entrance or an entrance and exit as you pull in for gas. And if you did pull in to the corner garage, unfortunately, you'd be pulling out onto train tracks. So I don't love how that would look. So what we'll do then is we'll actually swap the boutique hotel with the Palace Cinema, move the Palace Cinema over to the corner garage, and corner garage will then come over to where the boutique hotel is. Whew. Big cycle, but let's get it done and see how it looks. The adjustments have been made, and as you can see, we actually have access to our alleyway now. So first we start off by taking off our road extensions, taking off the sidewalk, and just replacing that with plate underneath, and then adding those crosswalk tiles on. We reallocated those sidewalk pieces down here to run the entire length of our base plate, and everything else down here was actually pretty easily adjusted, as it was pretty much the same as how we had it before. Now, the other thing that we did is we did do the triple corner modular swap. As I mentioned, the corner garage just wasn't working and the color did not look great next to the fire brigade, so we moved that over here. Looks much better. Wasn't able to go where the boutique hotel is now because obviously we needed to be able to pull in to the corner garage and actually be able to pull out, not on the train track. So that is probably its best location for now. It may end up moving at some point, but for now I think that that's okay. I really like the area where the boutique hotel is. The location is great because we can now have a little bit more visibility to the El Cubo fine art store. So love that. And also the Palace Cinema, I think overall looks great next to the fire brigade, as the color is much better than the corner garage and the fire brigade. So crazy to look back here and realize that we've only been collecting Lego for just over a year now, and our Lego city has come a long way. It is growing a lot. Now, it is also kind of scary as we are growing very quickly and we are starting to run out of room. After we build our courthouse, we really only have about a base plate and a half up here on the second tier, and then also that base plate in the corner. So 2.5 base plates. We're going to get another modular at the beginning of the year, and again, things are going to fill up very quickly. So that has been fueling some of the questions, I believe, in our comment section as we prepare for our giveaway on Friday or today. And what I've been seeing is just, hey, what does expansion look like now for your city? And so what we're going to end up doing is we're going to end up adding shelving into the Lego city. And what they'll look like is potentially adding shelving up here along the left side of the Lego city. We're going to be adding something again above our sitcom tower all the way over our longer table. I think we're going to skip that wall over there as it's going to be really hard to reach, and then adding something just over here on our short L wall. So lots of room for growth and lots of room for shelving. And I think that's going to house some of the modulars that once we get newer ones, we can kind of start to narrow things down of, hey, I like this one better than this one. But it's also going to give me more room to display things like minifigures and brickheads. So I am excited to grow our collection, not just in the modular line, and start to look to collect new things. The last thing I want to talk about in today's video is our goal for Double VIP Weekend. For Double VIP Weekend, we're looking to add a few more things into the Lego collection, such as road plates, brickheads, and a potentially a few more pieces to add into the city as well. The brickheads that I'm focusing on are the brickheads like Goofy and Pluto, Disney 100 Celebration, brickheads with Oswald, Mickey, Snow White, and Tinkerbell. Also looking to potentially add Chip and Dale. And I'm going to make sure that I'm going to order all of my pieces, all of my sets online using Rakuten. Now with Rakuten, you can get up to 2.5% cash back on top of double VIP points. So make sure you're using our link in the description when you sign up, which is free. If you spend $30, which it's double VIP weekend, most of you are probably spending over $35 to get the free shipping anyway through Lego. So if you do spend $30, you should get the $30 for free back. So not only will you get double VIP points, you can get 2.5% cash back and potentially $30 on top of that. And make sure you just read all of the rules, regulations, but you should get $30 when you do spend that $30. So make sure you follow our link. Make sure that you guys get in and, again, save lots of money. Have a great rest of your weekend. Make sure you join our live stream tonight. Bookmark it. I will see you all then, and we'll have a little bit of fun. Bye, guys.